Let's go ahead and roll into random encounters.
You got nothing. You want to
I got nothing now, but let's roll into random encounters before I have to hurt you. So all right, so here's the list. I don't think we updated it since last time. Well, I mean, last time we had the rabbits and the April Fool stuff. But the time before that, I don't think we updated it. I don't remember, so we'll
I
just
think we got staying power, dog, though. We try to do our list where it's plenty to talk about. I think we're good.
So, all right, let's get up the webcam. There we go. And we'll roll some dice. All right, so let's see what we got here. That's a 3.
I wish you rolled like that when you were DMing. Knocked the hell out of me. Remember rolling 19s and 18s? And, I forgot about that as you were DM.
Yeah. So DJ, these dice are horrible, by the way.
Then that's your new DM and
like
dice.
if you ever get these jumbo dice, these have the countdown number style. So you have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've never found any countdown that tend to have a consistent.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's cool.
They're actually made to be counters for like Magic and stuff like that. So,
all right. Well, enough delaying. DJ Cuisine.
Oh yeah, DJ Cuisine. So, it's crawfish season, and I got to boil a bunch of crawfish in the next couple of days. So I'm looking forward to that.
Oh no, I know what we need to talk about. Let's send a shout out to our local. Finally brought us good ramen.
Oh, have we not talked about this yet? I thought we talked about this.
I don't think we did. I don't remember going into it. We have a local restaurant named Wasabi, which recently opened up a new wing over in our Madison area, and they have started having ramen Tuesdays.
Yes, and
this
we're talking
ramen anime style
is
ramen.
Delicious. And okay, so I'm a picky eater. I don't normally eat mushrooms and a lot of other things like that. You know, keep the garden off my meat. But honestly, with this ramen, like, because it was the traditional style ramen, I was like, okay, let me just get it with everything you normally put on it, which was mushrooms and all kinds of stuff. But oh my God, I loved every bit of it. It was so delicious. And traditional ramen. Oh man.
They hand make the broth, and I mean it has the little Naruto's, because yes, Naruto is actually a ingredient in ramen. It had the little swirl Naruto's and all the other traditional, like this looked like a bowl right off of your best anime or a movie, and it was good. And I mean this was actually, we did the the bowl the bowl looked like it was washed when we were done. And I've been there almost every Tuesday. Like, I missed one Tuesday because it's like my son's birthday. And that was the day I did not go out for ramen. But other than that, we've been hitting, because they only do it on Tuesdays, and they can do that. That's how good it is. They can get away with it.
I got to ask them if they have sake next time, because
we got to do that at evening then, man. I can't do that at lunch, because we usually try to hit the lunch ramen. And but it is just amazing. You got to try it.
Yeah.
Blood Axe is saying they make a good lucky roll. I'm telling you, you need to, if you got a Wasabi's locally, man, tell them to start ramen Tuesdays.
If I get one of their rolls, I get their Cajun roll. Oh. But honestly, after eating the ramen on their Ramen Tuesday they have up here, that's all I go there for. Like, I'm spoiled. Like, it's just,
ramen.
If I go in there, I want ramen. So if it's not Ramen Tuesday, I don't go in there because I'll just be disappointed.
The only flaw with their Tuesday ramen ideas, I have not been at Wasabi's when it wasn't a Tuesday anymore.
Yeah,
it's like I go for ramen, no other days, because I'll just be mad. But so DJ Cuisine, we finally got to try some classic, like, original style ramen.
All right, roll that beautiful D20.
Bring our list back up, brother.
All
right. That's good too, Cajun. All right, I'll send out my favorite roll real quick, since we got somebody giving us feedback. Filet mignon roll, man. That's my favorite roll at Wasabi. They better make our next ramen bowl free, man, because this statement is not endorsed by Wasabi yet. We're open to discussion.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Really, dude?
Is it time
You gotta do this. This is a one, which is something horrible. So we have not. This is a non-geek topic session, I guess, being that we went from cuisine to just something horrible. What do you got for us, Q? What's something horrible you wanna talk about?
I'm filing through just what I can get away with saying.
That won't get us kicked off of Twitch or YouTube.
Man, we may have to change one off the list.
Tell the Clyde story is what.
Oh my God, says. No, man! I could still be hunted down for that. This is a problem with people that know you were on the thing.
Yeah.
I'm not telling the Clyde story. There are people that still think I'm Clyde, man.
Oh, I remember this story now. Yeah, no.
No, I don't know nothing about no Clyde. Ooh, I could tell our editor story about her painting skills.
No.
She looks like she wants to cry.
No.
Let's see. And the finger. All right.
That's not something horrible for us, though. That's just for her.
Hey, did we say who it had to be horrible for? What's about the worst thing I've seen? I mean, we've already kind of beat to death the elf gender subject.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, that one's been kind of beat down. The problem is that I don't have a middle ground. I'm actually, can you help me out here, because I don't have a middle. I didn't have time to think of something that's semi-acceptable.
Editor, what's something horrible we can talk about? Give us something that we normally wouldn't talk about. We'll talk about it here. Romantic comedies? That is actually something pretty horrible for us, but
well, all right, I'm ready.
All right, tell us about The Notebook, man.
I haven't seen a romantic comedy, but I am going to shoot this out here. One of the things that always amazes me, gamers with golf clubs, that is also potentially illegal, Blood Axe. Stop trying to get me to tell stories.
Wait a second. I don't know if I know the gamers with golf club story.
That's when we first met Blood Axe, and wait, no, I can't tell that. There's other people that are implicated in that. This one was sent out because since we tend to, piss the ladies off, romantic comedies, they suck. They're terrible. Stop making us go see your stupid romantic comedies. They're not funny. They're not romantic.
Nobody wants to watch Twilight.
Nobody wants to go see. Oh, God. That's not a romantic comedy. That's just a romantic tragedy.
No.
That's just a tragedy. We might want to bring up 50 Shades of Grey, too. It looks like it was written by like a 15-year-old that never had sex.
You sure Twilight's not a comedy? I mean, it has freaking sparkly vampires. If that's not comedy, I don't know what is.
The problem is that to be a proper comedy, you have to be aware you're supposed to be a comedy instead of just making an idiot out of an era of
Tell
teenagers.
Evil Dead that.
Evil Dead was a comedy.
It wasn't supposed to be, not originally.
But they realized it was a comedy, and they went on the Army of Darkness in the end.
True,
so they knew.
True.
So at least they figured it out. But the Twilight sequels kept trying to tell a story. They thought it was okay for a werewolf to bond with a baby. You know what werewolf bonding is? That's when you found your life mate you're going to spend the rest of your life with. Creepy. That's how unaware that author was of what's appropriate.
Yeah.
But basically, I wish the genre would disappear altogether. Like romantic comedies, to me, tell the same story over and over and over. And I notice that people don't say the same about our action movies.
I was about to say, I wouldn't say I'd want the genre to disappear. I mean, it's not a genre for me. Like, I don't care to watch the genre. It's not something I tend to watch. But to say that the genre should disappear, then somebody could say action should disappear or that fantasy should disappear.
Well, okay, then let's say I wish they would up their game, I've seen crap action movies, and I hate it when I see a crap action movie. I really wish more people would call a crap romantic comedy, because I have seen a couple, and some are good. Some I haven't laughed at. Some are bad. But it's like they won't acknowledge even the bad ones, man. It's just got a crap fan base.
I don't know, man. I've heard many people say that's a crap romantic comedy. So I'm curious.
I mean, for example, I thought Lost in Translation was pretty good. There was a couple of others that weren't bad at all. I'm trying to remember the names, but since I don't like rom comedies, I'm not great at remembering the names.
What was that one with Jack Nicholson in it?
There was a good one.
They took the road trip or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, there's been some good ones that actually where even I could sit down and follow the story and enjoy it. You know,
Was like
someone like you was a great rom-com. Blood X said, yeah, there's a few good ones.
You make me want to be a better man.
You know, like oh God, but there are some bad ones. But yeah, you know what? Let's talk about the bad ones. Like you said, Twilight, Hunger Games. That's right, Hunger Games sucks.
That's not a romantic comedy at all.
Yeah, you say it ain't. I don't consider it an action movie. It was.
I mean,
crap.
we already said that. We already also said that the Sparkly Vampire was not a romantic comedy. So
yeah, you're right. It wasn't supposed to be. You know, now I'm agreeing with you though. It was closer to romantic comedy. I admit, watching like Vampire Sparkle was funny. And also laughing at it and pissing off the people trying to take it seriously was also funny.
Oh yeah, all the what was it? They were
Edward
doing
and
the
Jacob
the Club Edward or
I was Team Jacob because I wanted him to eat. I wanted him to eat
it.
Like I was pro werewolf because I wanted the they weren't werewolves though. You know what? Let's stop. I'm depressing myself. This was horrible. Why did you make me talk about this? Roll a die. Oh God, why did I even see any of Twilight?
Editor, you roll a die.
It wasn't supposed to be horrible for me.
All right, 12. 12 rolls a lot. Like, I think we hit 12 like 2 or 3 times. Whatever happened to blank video character, video game character? What video games do you play, Editor?
Not many.
You're fired.
Have you, did you ever play any video games when you were young?
Yeah.
What?
Like
Zelda,
Zelda, Mario,
Mario,
Dynasty Warriors.
Oh man, I heard them.
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I'm a big Kingdom Hearts fan.
Oh, these are all still active franchises. So,
Well, yeah, but I remember last time we did Castlevania.
I tell you what, whatever happened to what happened to Zelda? Have you seen all the changes? Link. That Link is going through in Zelda. Like, they keep doing weird stuff with Link, all the way up to the latest Hobo Link.
Hobo Link for the win. Well, I gotta admit that Link is a transformative character for real. I mean, he went from being a kid to being a cartoon to being an adult sometimes when he put the sword in the right spot and said the right words and wiggled it. Then he went to the current one. Here's the biggest thing to me. What with Link, the biggest issue with Link's story is how every Zelda game retells it to the point that you could not figure out what the heck's going on. I mean, the last game, Ganon was a clown. You know what I'm saying? And you're not sure if the other Ganons really existed from the other games.
Then you get into some of the weird ones they did on, like, the DSs and stuff where they...
the Fisher or something. Oh, God, the Fisher... Owlfish or something, yeah. So, I mean, Link is one that you don't know what Link you're getting until the game comes out, man. Like you probably, if you played old Zeldas, you've noticed, if you've ever played more than one, that the next game, I mean, one point Link had an uncle. He actually had a family member. Then another time he was like an orphan somebody threw in the woods. It's just like, then another time he's like a goat wrangler. You know, Twilight Prince is like, I live in this village and little children annoy me and I catch goats. And you're just like, can we be consistent with Link a little bit? Like, just a little
at least
bit.
Every time, just start him off as this kid that lives out in a hut, you know.
And then in the latest one,
with an adult that just recently died.
There you go. And then the last one, it's like you wake up like the Terminator. You're coming out the water like dun 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 dun, and you find out what happened. I got my butt kicked. Now I'm back. I put on these dirty pants and this dirty shirt. I pick food up off the ground.
I mean, the third...
And I hang out with hobos.
when I think of Link, the third one is always what I think of. The Link to the Past Link, you know.
For me, dude, I'm sorry, but the Ocarina of Time. Oh, man, that was the best game. It still is the best.
Link to the Past, buddy.
Now, I'm not saying Link to the Past is the classic, but for my favorite Link...
I'm not saying that it's a classic. I'm saying it's the best, man. The best.
Well, I mean, you're often wrong. That's okay. I'll forgive you for it. We're still friends.
Yeah. I mean, the game was awesome. It had new mechanics that you hadn't really seen a lot.
It didn't have Epona.
Huh?
It didn't have Epona.
Epona?
The horse. It didn't have cross-dressing Zelda. I'm dressed up as a ninja. My name is Sheik. You're Zelda.
So let's get Google to roll for us here. Okay, Google, roll me a d20.
Rolling a die with 20 faces.
The result is 17.
17 villains that would make better superheroes.
Oh yeah, I love this.
Yeah. This is one of our faves to hit up. We had the heroes that would make better villains, and then the villains that would make better superheroes.
I've got one, but I want you to do yours because you were talking crap a moment ago. So I got one though. I got one.
Oh, you
already.
got one. You got one.
But go ahead.
Yeah.
Mine's anime anyway, so I want you to do non-anime because mine's anime. So let's just cover a little mileage here. You're not gonna get one of mine, so that's why you gotta have your own.
Yeah.
You don't watch enough Dragon Ball.
No. Go ahead and do yours, and I'll tell you mine afterwards. Because
you sorry.
I actually have nothing right this second. I'm thinking.
Oh, you manned up. I'll do it then.
Yeah.
All right. Dragon Ball. For those who watch Dragon Ball Super, I'm not gonna go too into detail. Dragon Ball Super. You know that one of the things they went on about is how the Universe 7 got in trouble because their society wasn't up to a high enough level. The tech was too low. There were too many weak races. I actually noticed then that there was an interesting thing about Frieza. Frieza actually was the Lord Emperor of the Universe. One of the things he did is he sold planets. He went and advanced races would come to him and buy planets that belong to weaker or lower tech races. They'd go wipe that race out and sell the planet to this new race. Technically, when he was in control, the universe was kind of ordered. I hate to go lawful evil here, but Emperor Frieza kind of was running a tight ship. If you played Dragon Ball Xenoverse, you even found out how it worked. He was a meritocracy. The better you guys did, the higher your position was. The stronger you were, the better you did, the more influence you had. So if we were to think about it, I have a theory that if Frieza had conquered all of the universe and not been defeated by Goku and kept doing that Universe 7 would have been more advanced because most of the planets would have been in the hands of advanced races with high tech because that's who was buying planets. And he might have never actually had to fight in a tournament because they were judged to be too weak a universe. Especially since with him doing a meritocracy and the aliens under him were way more powerful than humans by a big factor. Seriously, like the average Frieza soldier could blow up a planet. So that's how much stronger they were than like the whole human race. Like pick one guy from the Frieza army, he could conquer Earth by himself. So had he taken over more of the universe, the whole universe would have been filled with badasses, and the strongest would be the ones rising. Because that's actually the story, is that basically Zeno, the god of everything, said, all you really low universes that aren't doing that well, y'all are going to fight, and the one that wins gets to live, and I'm going to erase all the rest of you. So, and several universes didn't have to fight because they were above the bar. They had good advanced tech, strong races. They were considered to be a strong universe. I believe if Frieza had, first of all, not been lazy and been training and had taken over more of the universe, it would have qualified as an advanced universe because it would have been filled with these powerful aliens, and they would all be fighting to climb the ladder and getting stronger. And therefore, he would have technically been a hero because he'd be the reason Universe 7 was not at risk of being destroyed because that's the way he ran his ship. I mean, there's something to that whole barbaric survival of the fittest. You end up with the fittest. The meek don't inherit the earth, and I believe if he'd have ran the whole ship, they might not have ran into that problem in the first place. They might have been like, oh, you're doing good over there. Y'all are tough, So I believe that Frieza, the whole Dragon Ball Super arc could have been very different if Frieza had conquered the entire Universe 7 and pushed it up to the point that it never would have been on the radar.
So does that make Goku a villain?
Goku's not personally responsible for the weakness, though he did stop Frieza. Actually, it was his job originally. He was sent to Earth to take over Earth, so dang it. Maybe Goku, I'm tired of everybody saying it's all Goku's fault, but he ain't helping Earth. He definitely is not helping by letting the weak flourish. He keeps wishing back his dang weak-ass friends, that died because they weren't strong enough, if you want to be honest. I hate to be ugly like that because, I'm pro-human usually, but he wishes back losers. Like Yamcha should stay dead. I like Yamcha, but he's too weak. I'm a bad guy, aren't I? All right, so there you go. That was our anime shot. What you got for us there, Zeno?
Oh, we usually only do one per topic, so that's where we're going to tie it up for today. Thanks, guys, for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Random Encounters.